What's going on, guys? It's the Flying Dutchman here, and today we are gonna go check out my birds. So, first off, well, I'll talk to you when we get there. The two beautiful trucks. Yeah, no, anyway, I just recently got my truck, and, okay, so, these are my two lofts, okay? All the birds you see here are racing pigeons and racing homers, quote-unquote white doves. Not really, but, yeah, I'll talk about them in a sec. But these guys are okay, so everything I have in here, let's go in. Take a look-see. Okay, so this is a cute, what's it called? The Chinese owl. Okay, that's baby. And there's Papa right there. And they're purebred, but I just got them recently, so I don't have a mom. The guy kept the mom, so. That's a daughter, though, which is cool. Which means that I'll be able to make more. So this right here is well, let's see if I could grab it without it freaking out on me. The answer is no. Okay, so I'll look at this guy for a sec. Actually, I'm gonna check and see if this is a female. And the way you do that is right here. There's a little bone, okay? And that is most definitely a female. If it's more than like a thumb length or a finger length, or like bigger than the width of your thumb, then it's probably a female. If it's smaller than the width of this, then it's a male. So there is a old German owl, that one right there, the one with the buggy eyes. And I'll talk about all the other ones in a sec. She's an old German owl, a showbird. All the ones you see with the blue bands are showbirds. And, but then I have a kit of racing, rollers. And she is my first roller. And she's a gene. She is just so beautiful, and she is a really high flying bird. I haven't seen her roll, but she is a incredibly smart bird. And then this guy, he's a team bird. You'll see by that yellow band. He's another really cool bird. Making sure there's no eggs. This is a little squab right here. Come here, bud. It's okay. I don't want to spook him. I hate spooking him. So this is a little squab, and I believe this is a female. Let me check here. It might be a male, but it's kind of too early to tell right now. Okay, so that right there is the old German owl, and she's a female. And she is a gorgeous bird. I love her. So, like, she's probably one of my favorites. And then this right here is my favorite bird. Okay. And what this one, that one, and that one are, those three right there, are Dutch Capuchin mixed with old German owls, so one of those. And I think she might be the mom, but I'm not 100%. And they are just an incredibly smart, beautiful bird. Calm down, it's alright. Okay, but yeah, gorgeous bird. I don't know, check out and see what Dutch Capuchins look like. They're an incredibly cool bird. And, okay, so, old German owl, Dutch Capuchin, old German owl cross, this one right there, which I call, old German Capuchins. And, this right here is a Birmingham Roller. That is a tumbling pigeon crossed with something, I don't know, but it tumbles, so I'm not 100% what it is. And as you can see, has muff legs and a crest. Oh shit, she about hit me in the face. but she's a really good looking bird. But this one is the same, I think they're brother and sister. He's a boy. And I'm planning on breeding him with some of my other rollers. And this guy is a mutant. He is, come here little guy, it's alright. He cannot fly. He just doesn't have the wing strength or something, I don't even know. But I'll give him a little toss here. See, he just goes straight down to the ground. Okay, that's my second. Calm down, it's alright. Gosh. They get, I'll show you something else what I do for them being spooky, but right there is a gorgeous grizzle. She has Andalusian with gold and red and black. God, she's just a gorgeous bird. She'll definitely be one of my breeders, but she's a kit bird. That guy right there is not a kit bird, but he's a good roller. And this right here is probably another one of my favorite birds, this lavender right here. This is a cock bird. He's a good looking bird. Anyway, I heard a knocking noise, it kind of freaked me out. He's a good looking bird. That one right there is a cock bird, but he's my second. He's paired up with this girl right there. That's another grizzle. And then this guy is, he's a cock bird right here. See if I could grab him. Maybe. Whoa, calm down. They kind of freak out. So I'm not going to try to grab him. But this one right here is a cock bird. And these are, so I'll just tell you all what they are, okay? So, female, grizzle, female. Oh, this one I have to show you, okay? So this gold color right here, he is my favorite bird, okay? And the reason being is he is just a gorgeous bird, but he has two different colored eyes. Very unique. Come on, turn your head. Damn it. For hell's sakes. I'll wait. Let him. Okay. There you go. Two different colored eyes, people. He's a gorgeous bird. Then I'll toss him up. He just rolled. So yeah, those are Dutch Capuchin, Old German Cross. Dutch Capuchin, Old German Cross. Weird mutant roller. Old German, Dutch Capuchin Cross. He's my favorite one out of my Dutch Capuchin crosses. Birmingham Roller, Birmingham Roller, Birmingham Roller, Birmingham Roller, Birmingham Roller. My cool Birmingham Roller. And then that black and white grizzle is a Birmingham. And then that muffed leg and that muffed leg are not Birminghams, but they are tumblers, and I don't know what they are. This guy, he's just kind of a nobody. He's a young bird, but he has an okay roll, but he's not what I'm breeding for. And then that red one right there, she's a kit bird. And then those two right there. So, yeah, those are my show birds and Birmingham rollers. These guys I like these guys a little more than my racers, just because I could breed what I like out of them and experiment, and they're just cool birds, you know. They're cool, fun to have, and they come in many different colors, and I breed for different colors, and they're just fun. Then we got the peafowl. Then let's take a look-see in here, okay? So, what we have in here are some very calm. I might have spoke too soon. Okay, so right there we have a Jansen Blue Bar Squab, or Squeaker. And then we have a White Homer Squeaker, Walt Disney. Well, his parent, Walt Disney had on top of his building had some White Homers. And they are descendants of a breeding pair from Walt Disney himself, which are really cool. All the white ones you see are Walt Disney birds. So This is a Jansen. She is a gorgeous bird. She has a little bit of red, this grizzle right here. And then her mate, or slash brother, is right here. He's a freaking incredible bird. He's probably one of my favorites. In fact, he is my favorite. He's the quickest and he's the most intelligent. And then all these white you see are Walt Disney. And then there's a Jansen. So yeah, I mean, simple as that. They're really good birds. I'm hoping to start my own, let's see if I could grab one right here, this guy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, and I'm still working on the gate. I'll be getting a new one here soon. That's a Walt Disney bird. And yeah, they're smart birds. I really like the looks of them. They're newer though, so obviously not the most intelligent. So I have 20 of these in total, and I used to have 22, but 2 of them got out. But yeah, these are my new favorites. They're going to be just gorgeous birds, and I'll make those special occasion wedding birds and stuff like that. And that right there, she's a Jansen, same as the other ones. But I'll be breeding her with one of these whites, and hopefully getting some more whites out of them. Because I like how she's a very nice bird. She's very quick. She's a good-looking bird. So I'll definitely be breeding her with all my other birds. Or with the whites. So yeah, that's my birds for right now. Oh, what I was going to tell you is I give them a sedative, and before you start freaking out on me, it's nothing too important, but it's called Homeopet Anxiety Relief. You use it for dogs during like 4th of July. This stuff is a game changer, an absolute game changer. Okay, what it does is it makes your birds a lot more calm around you. I mean, it works like a charm. I've raised birds for quite a while, and let me tell you, oh, that guy's trying to get some water right there. Let me tell you, it works incredibly. Like, they go from wild to like, meh, I don't even care anymore. Like, so quick. It works incredibly. I really wish they would sponsor me. But yeah, Homeopet, guys, try it out for your birds. It makes them home a lot quicker, just because they have no fear of humans, which can be a good and bad thing. But I dose them for about 3 weeks on this stuff. I put about 5 drops in a water container of this size, and then refill every day, or whenever it gets empty. Because it gets expensive. It's 17 bottles a box, and I've learned what works best. So I use one of those and or $17 a box. Sorry, I use this because it just works best for me. And I do 5 drops. It works so incredibly well. And then another thing I do is all my birds are demitted. Okay, I use this Northern Fowl Mite. Dust On Revenge. Despite what anybody says, it works. It works really well. What I like to do is just take less than, well, I'll see if I can hold it like this and show you. So I take about this much. Just give me a sec. About this much, and you don't want to use this, pour it on the ground or anything, because it can hurt your birds if it gets in their mouth. But just be careful. I use about that much, and then just rub it all over their feathers and let them go. The birds can't stand it, but you know what? It works really, really well. And yeah, so that's my birds. That's what I do, and I'm feeding them. I'll show you what I feed. Okay, so what I'm feeding them is whole corn. Well, my racers. I'll tell you what I'm feeding my racers. Whole corn mixed with feed wheat, mixed with this wild dove feed, and because it has Milo, and I can't find Milo anywhere. So what I do for 20 birds, fill this Red Lobster Kids Cup all the way up. Boom, fed. But for the rollers, I don't use whole corn, or I might use like 5%, but I use 25% whole corn, 25% Milo, dove food, and then 50% wheat. But for my rollers, since I like them to be able to roll and, you know, do more, way less basically, I do maybe 5% whole corn, and then like 45% of that dove feed right there, dove and quail, and then 50% of the wheat, and they love it. It's really good for them. And I know a lot of people say, what about peas? I use peas as a treat. So when I hand feed my birds, I use peas, and that's just because they love peas. I mean, absolutely love peas. So yeah, that's what I do. That's what I feed my birds. They're doing really good. I've had them for quite a while now. And every single one of the birds I showed you are homed to my house, and or to my loft. And yeah, it works out really good. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. And thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.